Do you feel confident? Do you feel like you have a backbone? Do you feel free to express whatever is on your heart and your mind? If not, stay present for the duration of this video because I will show you how you can go from being not so sure about yourself, not that confident, not having a firm backbone, to actually being absolutely convinced of why you came here and what your true purpose is, which within IMX we call your X. It is your soul's blueprint, a frequency that rests at the heart of your being. You could even say it's the reason why you came here, it's your intent, it's that which propelled you into this incarnation. And this is also what we want to be confident in. This is what we want to have as our backbone. Because we can be confident, whatever, in a false self. Even a lot of the times we're very confident in the fact that we're not very confident. But we always have this confidence, this natural conviction at our disposal. It's just about what do we want to pour it into. And my suggestion would be to pour it into that which actually resonates with you on a soul level. And sometimes in the beginning, it's a little bit subtle. It's like challenging to tune into, because just as a kid, like that fire, that flame, that spark, that axe that we have inside of us is very easily quenched when the flame is like extinguished. So we want to treat it with respect so it can grow, it can nurture. It's a little bit fragile. So the same goes, you can almost see it like a vibrational seed. Or even what really helps me is like seeing it like a baby. And a baby you don't force to grow, a seed you don't force to grow. You just give it the necessary environment for it to flourish. So what is the necessary environment for your axe to flourish? Well, first and foremost, it's present. Presence, being present with what resonates, that spark, that light, setting time aside throughout the day to nurture that baby, to tell it you love it, to nurture that seed, to water it and give it all the other nutrients, and to give it the space to just express and grow and go through its growing pains and struggles and all of these things. And this is the same for your ex, your soul's blueprint. You need to give it, in a sense, the space and the love that it needs to grow, to nurture, to expand. And the more that you do that, the more that it will be like, first you're trusting in your ex. You feel this spark in your heart. Yes, I'm going to change the world. I can make a difference. I can share my love. I can share my light. And I've used this example before, but I think like the visual of it is so powerful. Is in the beginning, you're like a young deer learning to stand on its legs, and it's first wobbly, like, yes, I can do this, I can stand. But then something happens, like a challenge or a catalyst. And then you're like, whoa, okay, never mind. I don't think this walking stuff is for me. But this is why I want to help you to build conviction in what actually is your spark, what actually is like your X factor, that which is unique to you, your unique way of living, your style, your unique attitude that is unique to who you are. And I'm just using all of these different words to point back to your most resonant state from which you feel natural. You feel like naturally you are confident, you are open, you are receptive. So just practice this with me to actually get in touch with your ex, with your seed, so that you can actually have like an anchor point and something to nourish and to build confidence in, and to allow that to grow and to develop. So, first things first, forget about everything you think you know. Just reset, take a breath with me. Open up. especially the heart space, and just relax. Just let everything chill. Rest for a moment, just as you already are. No effort on your behalf. Just be as you are. And just notice that you always effortlessly are. You are you not? Just answer this question within you. Are you not? I am. All right, now that we got I am down, let's focus on your X. By just being open, by just being receptive to what wants to move through you. What is the lightest touch, the purest frequency, the most natural, effortless expression? Can you notice that thought? Can you notice that vibration? Can you feel what it resonates with? It's like the core, the essence of your being. And it might be subtle at first, but there is a flame, there is a spark, there's something there that drives you, that lights you up. And that essence, that frequency, that is what we want to blow life into. That is what you want to tell like a young, like a baby or like a young child. Like, you got this. Grow. You are amazing. You are worthy of being seen, of expressing, of having everything you ever want. This is your heart. This is your soul. Blow life into it. This is like your veins. Allow your veins to expand. Allow these roots to expand, to go deep into the ground so that you can be solid, that you can develop a backbone, and that you can be confident in why you're here, because this is the intention with why you came here. So learn to stay true to that. Learn to build conviction in that. And when you're being challenged, which the challenges for sure are going to come, root yourself. Remember, keep it in your heart and keep it in your mind that you have a state of being inside of your heart, inside of your soul, that is just below all of the thoughts, all of the anxieties, all of the mind stuff. There is this spaciousness, this openness, this resonance that wants to come through. And as soon as you learn to turn the mind off, or at least not navigate your reality through your mind anymore, and we can just practice that for a moment, like notice what it's like when you navigate your reality through your mind. You're like thinking, should I do this? Should I do that? Blah, blah, blah. And sometimes this can be helpful. It can be part of the equation. But notice the difference between thinking your way to like, okay, what do I need to do in life? And actually dropping one level deeper in the heart space, if you will, and operating your reality from this open heart space. It's much more intuitive. It's much more intelligent. It's much more quick. It's a higher refresh rate. You don't easily get stuck in these slow moving patterns. You're more awake, expansive. You're open. You're available for these frequencies, these axes that want to move through you, for your X to move through you naturally. And so then this becomes the game. This is how you can be confident in yourself and build that backbone, that muscle, that you'll be able to stand, that you will be able to fly. But it takes some practice. You do need to nourish that seed, because if you do not nourish that seed, if you do not nourish that baby, if you get distracted, if you focus on other things, like the seed is not in an environment that nurtures it, in which it can grow, and it might actually decay. So give your X the light of day, take small steps, invest your confidence in it. And remember, you're always already confident. You're just sometimes investing it in not being confident, in anxiety, or in not being so sure. But in that moment, you're very confident in that you're not sure, that you're not doubting, that you don't know. All of these things. In that moment, reset, come back, recognize, hey, I am. There's something here that is aware. And I have the ability to choose where I want to come from. And I simply choose to be confident in who I truly am and what my true expression is. I am X. I'll see you in the next video, my friend. Stay true.